Hello, my name is John White. As we can see in the media recently, especially with the attacks on Emma Watson, and even though maybe they weren't direct attacks, that they were a ruse to get rid of certain internet groups, but there has been a proliferation of misogyny going on in the media, and while it's nothing new, that doesn't make it right, that doesn't make it permissible, that doesn't make it tolerable. There is absolutely no reason for this to go on. We can see it all over the place. We can see it in the countries in the Far East. We can see it in ourselves. We can see it anywhere you go. And we have the power to stop this. We have the ability of the internet to fight what the internet is using to proliferate. The abuse of women and the mistreatment of women is simply not acceptable. I'm the father of a beautiful daughter. I'm the husband of a beautiful wife. My wife has been in past relationships, been the victim of mistreatment and abuse to a great extent. Growing up, myself and my sisters have been abused. My mother was abused. There is simply no reason to allow this in the 21st century to go on and to go on. We have education. We have the tools to combat it. Why is it not happening? Because for a long time, I mean really since human history, women have been seen as a commodity. And this is just not the way it's meant to be. Women are not a commodity. Little girls are not a commodity. Wall Street needs to realize this, and the only way they're going to realize this is for us to step up. I mean, I'm a science fiction writer, steampunk writer. We see in science fiction comics, women are sexualized. I see no reason why women should allow this to continue. In my own works, I've tried to show the strength of women. Yes, women can be, women are beautiful, but that does not end their definition. I can't sit here and watch this go on without making comments. Yes, obviously I'm better behind a keyboard than when I'm talking live, but I feel a responsibility to step out and to call upon the steampunk community, the science fiction community, the human community to take to the keyboards, to sit there and say, we're not going to buy product X, we're not going to see film Y if they're demeaning and depreciating women. I mean, Condoleezza Rice, Emma Watson, I mean, there are women that simply go on. I mean, right now in the media, a woman, a physicist, has sat there and challenged even the existence of black holes. Women can do whatever they want to do. They are the equal of men. They should be treated as such. As a Christian, I will fully acknowledge and apologize that modern Christianity has taken the book of Ephesians and abused it and perpetrated a great lie for hundreds of years that women are supposed to be, submitted and crushed and downplayed. This is wrong. This is not what Jesus had. I mean, you take a look at what he did when the woman was going to be stoned, the woman caught in adultery. My question is, well, did they nail the guy that was doing it with her? But that's another argument. But the fact is, he showed compassion. At no time in Scripture did Jesus ever permit the domination and the oppression of women. And we need to stop perpetrating that in the Christian areas, you know, in our sphere of influence. And we need to be progressive leaders to say, look, you know, my daughter is capable of doing whatever she wants to do. Your daughter is capable of doing whatever she wants to do. And her personhood should not be defined by her reproductive organs. It should be defined by her mind and her character and her right to exist and dream the dreams that she wants to do. You know, I make a commitment in my area of influence in writing never to show a lady as just a sexual item. And, you know, unless for some reason I'm going to say that I'm going to show this as a negative, you know, a negative thing. But what I'm asking you all to do, anybody that's seeing this video, anybody that's in my sphere of influence, is to go to Emma Watts and look up he for she. You know, and let's redefine feminism. Feminism is not, you know, relegated to bra burning, knocking down the doors, man hating. You know, I certainly believe that my wife is the equal of me and can do whatever she wants to do and whatever dream she has to come to me. And, you know, I'm going to fully support as my wife fully supports me. You know, look at your children. Is your son, are you going to, you know, place, you know, in your son's mind, well, his sister is second to you, or to your brother, or to, you know, your husband to a wife. You know, let's grow into the 21st century here and say, you know, let's drop the shackles of the past. We have, you know, internet ability to go in and to comment on things, to, you know, to form petitions. Let's embrace each other as people. We are human beings. We need each other, you know, for the species, you know, to continue on. But let alone that, let's just look in the mirror and say, if I was a woman, would I want to be treated the way that I'm treating, you know, as a man, that I'm treating women? You know, do I want my daughter to be treated, you know, as I sing women out there? You know, let's grow up a little bit. And so I encourage you, as I've said, go to Emma Watson's He for She, and let's support human, intellectual, and spiritual growth in this area. Because if we don't, you know, we all lose. You know, Madame Curie, where would we be without her? Thank you.